Kenny wasn't like the other kids.
Remote control.
TV matters, nothing else did.
Remote control.
Girl said yes, but he said
No.
Remote control.
Now he's got his own game show.
Remote control.
And coming down to you in the old location of 72 Whooping Cough Lane, somewhere in the middle of Kansas, here is Scott Seffi McVeigh. Hey everyone, we're back again for another episode of Remote Control. Boy, we're already to the 5th episode of the 2nd season, go figure. Well, once again, I got a champion there in the center seat there. He's currently, a 3-day champion here this season, and he's got $16,500 to his name. Yoko!
Hey, Sethy.
How's it going tonight?
Going well.
I'm glad to hear that. So good to see you, though. How do you think you're going to do on this time?
Don't know. I can't wait to see what you put on the TV. And by the way, we're not in Kansas anymore.
Ha ha ha. You might not be, but I am. Okay, let's meet your opponents here. First of all, in the green chair, I got Mark Leota.
Hello, Seffi.
How you doing tonight, Mark?
I'm doing just fine, thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. Go ahead. It's been a while since we've had you on the show. Tell everyone about yourself.
All right, well, right now I'm almost 38 years old.
Cool.
And of course, I just got to Switch 2 recently, so...
Nice. Sounds good. Well, do you think you have a good chance of winning tonight, though?
Well, we'll see what happens, but Seffi's a very good player.
Well, actually, Yoko's the very good player. I'm the host. But that's okay.
What?
That's all right. It's not the first time. It's not going to be the last. Okay. And finally in the
Sethy, I don't mind switching.
Oh, no. There you go. But anyway.
No, I misspoke. So there's my first fuck up tonight.
Yeah, we all have one. So there you go. Okay, let's meet the guy in the red chair. Hey, we saw him last season as well. Welcome back, Scott Michaels.
Hi, Seffi.
How's it going tonight?
Doing all right.
I think we're doing all right, too, though. So do you think you have what it takes to get back into the groove on this week?
Well, I don't know about you, but I think there's a 66.7% chance Scott will win this tonight.
I have a feeling you're going to be right, too, even though the third Scott's hosting the show. Anyway, welcome back to the game. Match. And let's start this shenanigans here. As you see, the TV's up above. Got the 9 channels hiding in there somewhere. And trivia questions start at 5 points, then go to 10, then go to 15. You don't know what's on the channels? I do, but here we go. Champion Yoko, you get control first.
Let's go with number 6 for the number of tails I have.
Okay. The Hour of Praise. That's right. We're going to talk about questions about the Bible. Here we go.
Oh, no.
Yes, that's right. We're going to talk about questions about the Bible.
Steffi, just be glad Delves isn't playing this because we all know how much he loves Bible questions.
Exactly.
Hey, Mark, let the host.
Yeah, there we go. By the way, okay, let's start with a question for 5 points here. Even though one of the meanings of this person in the Bible's name is rest, he probably did not get much rest when he spent time afloat. Who was he? Yoko.
Noah.
Noah, 5 points. Good job. All right, what do you want to do
let's
now?
try it. Let's find out who number 2 works for.
The wild card. There you go. A whole bunch of uncertainty. There you go. Let's start with a good one for 5 points today. Before making that $1 million investment, what's this 2-word term for double-checking everything so you do not buy a lemon? Oh, time's up. That was a tough one for 5 points. It was due diligence was the term.
Oh, due diligence. Okay.
There you go. Okay, well, Yoko, you're still in control.
Let's go to channel 1.
Okay, geography. There we go.
Ooh.
All right, let's talk about some cute little stuff for geography today. The cities of Fez and Tangier, they're glittering stars of which North African nation's city lineup? Scott.
guess Libya.
Is not Libya, no. Mark.
Nigeria?
Nope, that's not in North Africa, but that's okay. Do you want to try, Yo? Yo, yes.
I'm going to say Morocco.
You are correct. That's a 5-pointer. There you go.
Oh.
You were close there, Scott. But there you go. Now what?
Let's go to Channel 3.
All right. Marvel Channel. The Marvel Network. That's right. We're going to talk about questions about our favorite comic book characters from there. Let's start with a good one. 5 points this time. We all know that there's the Spider-Man movies have been around for a long time, though. And let's talk about the Tobey Maguire series. Which year did the third Spider-Man movie, the one that had him in the Venom suit, come out? Mark.
2007?
You are correct. 5 points.
Ooh, nice.
Good job. Okay, Mark, you're in control for the first time.
All right. Let's stick with Channel 3.
You got it. Another one for 10 points this time. Okay, how many heroes will make up Marvel's most fantastic family squad? Yoko.
4.
That's right, for the Fantastic Four. You got it. 10 points. All right.
And let's go I'll take Marvel for 15, please.
You are good to go. Let's do one here. Thanks to Loki's mischief, Thor, in the movies, once got turned into this unlikely reptilian animal. What animal was it? Yoko.
A frog.
A frog. 15 points. All right. And that's all for Marvel this time. But that's it. There we go. Now where?
Channel 4.
Okay, Celebrity Square. That's right. We got time to play a hint of Hollywood Squares, everyone. And to meet us here, here's our favorite celebrity, Mr. Paul Lind. Paul, go ahead and say hi to him.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, it's great to be here again tonight.
Okay, well, it's good to see you there, Paul. Let's see if I can get you a good question here today on my little thing here. If you want to know how muggy it is outside, Paul, like a bad hair day alert, which instrument do you check?
Knowing my luck, it's going to probably be my rectal thermometer, but no. I am going to say it's a hygrometer.
Okay, Yoko, since you were the one who picked the channel, you get to choose if he is correct or not for 10 points. He said hygrometer.
And what did he say?
He said hygrometer for how
Hygrometer.
muggy it is.
And can you... I will...
Hygrometer.
I will disagree.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're not going to get it. It was hygrometer. He was correct. Sorry, but no 10 points for you, but you're still in control.
Channel 7, please.
All right. Public Opinion Channel. There we go, guys. It's time for a simple little bit of questioning here. All I do is I'm going to talk about something. I'm going to open up the buzzer. The first to buzz in, give me a good opinion about it. I'm going to give you 10 points about this one here. All right. Today's subject, it's the middle of July and middle of summer here. Actually getting close to August by the time this show's airing. So talk about how you do not like summer. Yoko.
That it's too hot and too muggy, and rain does not come fast enough, and it's so hot that you got to sit with an AC and a fan on.
These are all very good points, and that's worth 10 points. There you go. All right. Now where do you want to go to, Yoko?
Channel 9.
Video Game Channel.
Oh, hello.
Here we go. Let's see if I can get you some good video game questions here. Simple one for 5 points. And we all know in Super Mario Brothers, Mario's the main hero, but who's his taller brother? Yoko?
Luigi.
Easy one. Yeah, that's an easy fiver.
Mama Luigi.
All right. Now what?
Mario. Let's stick with the video game channel. Number 9.
All right. Let's go to video games again. 10 points this time here. Looking into the games system of the PlayStation here. In which year did the Sony launch and bring high-definition gaming with their PlayStation 3 console into the home living rooms? Scott.
2013.
Nope, it's not 2013. Yoko.
2015.
Nope, not that. Mark.
All right, I gotta think back here. 2006.
You are correct. 10 points. Yes. Yeah, you probably were.
Yeah, 2013 was the PlayStation 4.
That's what he was thinking of. There you go. Okay, Mark, you're
Lord,
back.
wow.
You're back in control here.
All right. Channel 8.
All right, that's entertainment. It's time for some questions about entertainment today, folks. Let me give you a good one for Fiverr here. In the midst of chaotic ER emergencies, this dashing Hollywood actor stole the hearts as Dr. Doug Ross in the show ER. Which actor am I talking about? Yoko.
George Clooney.
Correct. 5 points. There you go. Now what?
Let's go to let's go back to Channel 9, please.
One more time to the video game channel here. Let's do another big one for 15 points this time. This one's going to be a much tougher one here. In the original game of Pac-Man, we all know that Clyde the Orange Ghost wasn't the sharpest pixel in the maze. He had a name in Japanese here, but what was the Japanese name translated to in English?
Oh. Yeah.
Scott.
Stinky.
Not quite stinky, no. He didn't
That
stink
was a
that bad.
stinky answer.
And I'll call time. The actual translated name for the original name for the Clyde Ghost, Stupid.
Uh,
Yeah, the name.
I probably would have said salt.
Baka.
Yeah.
I probably would have said salt. Joking.
There you go. Here we go. Okay.
I guess you were wrong. That's fine.
Let's go back to the entertainment category.
All right, another one for 10 points this time here. All right, this blockbuster star started his career being a musician here, but he became great in movies like Bad Boys, Independence Day, Men in Black, Enemy of the State. Yoko.
From the streets of West Philadelphia, born and raised, Will Smith.
You are correct. 10 points. There you go.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air, in other words.
That's right. Yes. Now what?
He actually is from West Philly too, by the way.
That's true, though. Yes.
Let's close. Let's go for the big 15 in entertainment.
You got it. Big 15 points in entertainment here. All right, let's go back to the 1980s for this one. What monumental concert event did Bob Geldof orchestrate back in 1985 to help unite the world in the fight against famine in Ethiopia? Yoko.
Would that be Live Aid?
That is Live Aid. 15 points. All right. What do you want to do now?
Channel 5.
Great. Dead or Alive. That's right. Time to see if you
You
can
spin
tell.
me around.
There you go. Time to see if you can tell who people are, if they are alive or they're dead here. Simply put, let's start with a one for 5 points this time. It's 1970s singer Bobby Sherman. Scott.
Dead.
That's correct. He died only about, I think it was on June of 24th, actually. He died this year. So there you go. What do you want to do now?
Yeah.
Go to channel 6.
Back to Hour of Praise. Another Bible question for you here. 10 points this time. Okay, this guy in the Bible had his name began with the letter J, and he was an original trendsetter with a coat of many colors. Who is he? Yoko.
Joseph.
Joseph, 10 points. Good job. All right.
Channel 2, please.
Back to Wild Card. One more time. This time for 10 points this time here. Okay, this one's a tougher one here. This is the name of a Russian musical instrument that is shaped like a triangle, has 3 strings, and sounds like you're at a folk party. What's the name of this crazy instrument? Oh, I'm sorry. You can't get that one. That's all right. That was
Bart? I don't know.
That was called a balalaika.
Oh, yeah, I have not heard of that.
Little fun fact. This was the same instrument that Horatio Sands used in his famous little song, I Wish It Was Christmas Every Day from Saturday Night Live.
Ah.
There you go. All right. Last time, one more time. What do you want to go to, Yoko?
Channel 1.
Back to geography. This time, another 10-point question here. We all know. Let's talk about continents here. Which continent will you see tornadoes throw the wildest spin moves? Scott.
North America.
Yes, 10 points. Well, good job. And we got. What do you want to go to this time?
Go close out channel 1, please.
All right, let's go back one more time to geography here. Well, we found out that Tripoli is not just a character from the movie The Little Mermaid. It's actually the bustling capital of another North African country. Which one this time? Scott?
Libya.
Yes, 15 points.
Okay,
Good job.
there it is.
There's your Libya. And with that, it's snack break time. Yay! Let's see what the waiters are giving us today here. Ooh, check this out. Donuts from Voodoo Donuts. If you've never tried these are great. One of these are man-shaped donuts here. They're filled with raspberry jelly, coated in chocolate, and have a cute little pretzel stick sticking out where their heart should be, just like a voodoo doll. All right. And let's see, going into the commercial break, I see Yoko's our leader with 90 points. Scott's behind, not too far behind with 30. And Mark has a healthy 15 points. When we come back, we'll double all the scores, get you 9 brand new channels. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Remote Control, and boy, howdy, we got a great game going on here. Once again, as the scores are listed, Yoko at 90, Scott at 30, and Mark, you get to go first with 15 points. Just before you pick your channel, as always, we have both the home shopping zone, which you lose points, but you get a nice prize. And when we go off the air, please don't be the last place, or else you'll be eliminated first. Well, Mark, you get to choose first. Where do you want to go this time?
4.
Channel 4. Seffy Goofed. That's right. This is one of our favorites where you know I screw up. There you go. I was thinking about a beautiful, stylish part of London, England that blooms every spring with an annual flower show. That's the talk of the town. Unfortunately, I was completely wrong. I was thinking something like about Southaven. But what section of London am I should be talking about? I think there's a hint according to my card. It was the first name of the Clinton's daughter. Yoko.
Chelsea.
There you go. 10 points. All right. What now?
Let's stick with the fan favorite. Sethy Goofed, please.
All right. Well, let's see what else I screwed up on here. Oh, crap. It came to literature. Of course it had to be this there. Okay. Yeah, there was this novel from Charles Dickens that did an ever optimistic Mr. Micawber, M-I-C-A-W-B-E-R. He assured her that something would always turn up. I don't think it was going to be free Wi-Fi. I thought this book was Great Expectations, but what book was this from? Yoko.
Nicholas Nickleby?
Nope, not that one. Scott.
I'll try The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
Nope, that's not even Charles Dickens. Nope. Do you want to try, Mark?
Well.
Go ahead.
Yeah, may as well. A Tale of Two Cities?
No, it wasn't that. It was David Copperfield.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Yoko's still in control. Now what?
Let's go to Channel 2.
All right. The FN Sports Channel.
Sports.
Yes, and Equals Peach. We're so proud I named it this name here. There you go. All right.
Time to stump the Sethy?
Probably much, yeah. All right. Simple one, 10 points here. We all know that the Oklahoma City Thunder just got a major championship, but which sport did they get that championship from? Yoko.
Basketball.
That's right. 10 points. There you go. Now what?
Let's stick with the freaking sport. Let's stick with Sethy Sports Network.
Yeah, there you go. The Sethy Sports Network. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. 20 points. You're lining up a shot with a small white ball trying to get into a hole, and you're holding a club in your hand. What sport are you playing? Yoko.
Golf.
Golf is right, 20. All right, now
And let's close out let's close it out.
one more time. Here we go. Big 30 this time. All right, in this sport, I'm going to have some, some things here. If you're on a pommel horse and you're spinning, you're twisting, you're showing off, which Olympic sport are you talking about? Yoko.
Gymnastics?
Yes, a big sweep for 30 more. There you go. All right, now we're done with the effing sports channel. Here we go. Well, now what?
Number 6.
All right, the gourmet channel. That's right, we're going to talk about food. All
Yummy.
right. Let's start with 10 points this time. Now, we all know that we have had junk food in our lives here for quite a while, though. But what year did the term junk food actually become well known as? In the 70s. Scott.
1979.
Nope, it's not 79. Yoko.
75?
Nope. I'll tell you right now, Mark, it's in between.
Okay. Well, hopefully, so 1 in 3 shot then. 1977.
No, it's 76.
I went
That's
too
all right.
high.
All right. Well, Yoko's still
That's
in
the
control.
spirit. Let's stick with the gourmet channel.
You got it. Let's do another gourmet channel question here. 20 points this time here. This was a fast food company founded in the year 1962 by a gentleman named Glenn Bell. Which famous and very popular company are we talking about? Yes, Scott.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, 20 points. You're in control.
Ding.
All right. Now what?
Risk it. Channel 9.
That's the Game of Thrones.
Oh,
right.
fuck.
That's
Oh,
right.
no.
We got to talk about the famous HBO TV series here. And this one's going to be some of the tougher questions I can come up with, but let's see what I can come up with. Let's see how well you guys know your
Just
stuff.
shoot me down.
All right.
Just shoot me.
Okay, this one's going to be a tough one. We're going to try it here anyway. 10 points. In the epic tale of chivalry and unexpected plot twists, from which noble house does the valiant Brienne hail from? Yoko.
The House of the Dragon.
Nope, not that one. It's an actual house, like family name and all that there. Yeah, I knew that was going to be a tough one. The answer was Tarth.
Now,
Was Tarth. Yeah, the House of Tarth.
that was hard.
There you go. Well, Scott, you want to get rid of that?
Gesundheit.
Oh, we've got.
I'll go to channel 1. Get away
I'm
from that.
sorry, you hit the home shopping zone.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew you were going. So it was going to get hit somewhere along the line. Well, let's see what we have in the little prize closet this week here, Scotty. Okay. Well, Mark already has one of these, and I'm just going to go ahead and give one to you too, because I tried to give one away a few weeks ago. How would you like yourself a Nintendo Switch 2?
Oh, yes, please.
There you go. So this is that new system. It's all full high definition, larger screen than the original Switch 1, 256 gigabytes of internal storage with plenty of room to put a lot more in there. We're also going to give you the camera, Pro Controller, and a $400 eShop gift card. How about that?
Yes,
there you go.
please.
It'll give you $1,000 for the season here, but I take away 20 points.
For that, I'll gladly drop
There you
20.
go. Oh, and by the way, I forgot, this model also came with the Mario Kart World game automatically included. So there you go.
Yes.
All right. Well, you're still in control, Scotty. What do you want to go?
3.
All right. Other jobs done by Wink Martindale. This is we're going to play a game of what if here, guys. What we're going to do is I'm going to give you a couple of possibilities of what Mr. Wink Martindale, the late great game show host, would have done if he had not become a game show host or anything like that. Let's start for one for 20 points this time. Okay, what if Mr. Martindale was actually, walking the streets here? He's actually doing a beat on things, wearing a uniform, and you could say he was trying to make sure no one was breaking the law. What job would he have done? Scott.
He would have been a police officer.
You're correct for 20 points. There you go. All right, what now?
Trying to remember what other channels we haven't seen. Let's go to 7.
The History Channel. There you go. We can do questions of history. 10 points to start. This Scottish king from the 11th century was so well known that Shakespeare made a play about him. Which monarch are we talking about? Yoko.
King George.
Wrong. Not King George. Mark.
King Henry?
Not him. Nope. You want to try, Scott?
George.
Remember, this is a Scottish king here. Yes.
I'll just try Macbeth.
You're right. 10 points.
Hey!
Oh, okay.
There you go.
And now bad things are going to happen.
All right.
Hey, it was
It's the cursed play.
There you go.
It
Now-
was an A. I answered. It's fine. That
All
curse
right.
is a hoax.
All right, Scotty, you're back in control.
We did see that, I think. Channel 4.
Okay, back to Seffy Goof. The last one for 30 big points this time. Now, I was completely wrong about my periodic table. I thought this was a shiny symbol that screamed like the words golden to me. And I was thinking the letters AG, but what letters should I have thought of? Scott?
AU.
That's right, 30 points. All right, and that clears out the goofness. How about that? Now what?
Cinco.
Are you smarter than an 80s game show contestant? In other words, it's the easy stuff. It's the famous easy stuff. Here we go. 10 points to start. If you know the movie Sleeping Beauty, the animated classic, there were 3 little fairy godmothers that helped out Princess Aurora. Can you name 2 of those 3 godmothers? Okay, Yoko.
Flora and Fauna?
Yes, and the third one, can you know just for the shits and giggles?
No, I don't remember the
third
one.
one was Merryweather, but you got the 2 that I needed, so there you go. All right, you're back in control now.
Channel 8.
All right. Let me clear and match this. It's match game time, guys. That's right. All right. Simply put, it's an audience match time, and I need you to direct message me your answer to this open-ended question here. If you are correct, if you match what I have, I'll give you 30 points. How about that? Today's match is Blank Moon. Moon. Blank Moon.
Okay.
All right, I got 2 of them already. Let's see if we can get Yoko. There we go. Okay, let's see what you guys have. First of all, let me give you my answer. Today, my answer was Sailor Moon. Okay, so let's see who we got. Let's start with Mark here. Mark gave me the answer of full moon. Sorry. Next, we'll go to Yoko, and he gave me full moon also. And finally, Scott, you gave me blue moon. So I'm sorry I cannot give any points to you guys this week. Sorry about that. But the good news is you're still in control, Scott. What do you want to go to now?
Channel 7.
I'm
Me or...
Wait a minute, I forgot who was in control. Can you...
Is Yoko.
Okay, sorry about that. Let's start again.
We got
Yoko,
we got too many...
Yeah,
We got too many Scots on the stage here.
You're right. Let's start that again. 3, 2, 1. Yoko. Okay, so no one of you got that right, but you're still in control. What do you want?
Have we seen Channel 7?
Yes, that was again history. So we'll do another history for 20 points this time here. Here's an interesting United States trivia question here about history. We all know that the White House, which now exists here around that time, what year was it actually when it was being built? What year did it get completed in? Scott.
1781?
Nope, it was actually later than that. Yoko.
1792?
Nope, later than that. There.
1869.
No. Believe it or not, my sources say it's the year 1800.
Oh.
So it wasn't that
Okay,
far.
I was
There
right.
you go. Well,
I was thinking that too.
there you go. All right, now what, Yoko?
Channel 6.
All right, back to food and gourmet food for 30 big points this time here. This famous little dessert item was originally made in the 1930s at Ruth Wakefield's Toll House Inn, thus sweetening our lives forever. What is this? Yoko.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Yes, 30 points. There you go.
Ooh, one of my favorite treats.
There you go.
Same here.
All
I like
right.
mine with I like the white chocolate macadamia.
Those are pretty good, though, but unfortunately, we're off the air. Sorry. Well, Mark, I know this was just a hard game today, with two very good guys named Scott next to you there. But did you have a great time, though?
I tried my best.
Yeah, you did. And you know what? I never let you leave empty-handed, so you get $250 here, and our hearty congratulations. Oh, and say goodbye to the backstage people. Bye-bye. And with that,
look, Yoko, while you're back there.
and with that, it's time to see which of these two guys with the first name of Scott is going to be our winner today. Here we go. All right. If you're ready, it's time for this week's the Dis or Dat category. And this week, your category is called 3 Names Equals Quality. This one's going to be an interesting one, guys. I am going to give you 7 words here. And you're going to tell me if it's either a cleaning product or an actual movie that starred the actor Philip Seymour Hoffman. So, simply put, here you're going to tell me if it's either cleaning or Philip Seymour Hoffman, or just say Philip or Hoffman, whatever you want to do. As always, it's 20 points if you get the question right, and 20 to your opponent if you get the question wrong. Are you guys ready to go here?
Good luck to you, Scott.
All
Sure,
right.
good luck.
All right. If you're ready, here comes number 1. The first word, flawless. Scott.
Seymour.
That's correct. It is a Seymour. Yes. Number 2, resolve. Scott.
Cleaning.
That's right. 3, happiness. Yoko.
Movie?
That's right. Yes. Number 4, pledge. Scott.
Cleaning.
Yes. All right. Number 5, doubt. Scott.
Seymour?
Yes. Number 6, magnolia. Scott.
Movie.
Yoko. Movie. Yes, correct.
Movie.
And finally, toilet duck. Scott.
I hope it's cleaning.
It is. Well, once again, we have Scott. Yoko is once again our champion. I know. But let's just be honest here. Scott, you gave him a run for his money in that last round, so I'm very happy to give you an additional $500 plus the Switch 2 package for a total of $1,500 for the day. Did you have a great time?
Oh yeah, I
Of
got
course.
that Switch 2 as a prize. I'm happy.
There you go. I'm glad
Thank
you're
you,
happy.
Scott.
And we'll see you
Good
next
luck.
time
Good
here.
luck, Yoko.
I hope to see you next time later somewhere along the line. But for now, bye-bye.
Whee!
Yay! And with that, once again,
Thank you.
you got another $1,000 just for winning this another game there, Yoko. which means you're currently up to 17.5, but we know you want more than that, right?
Yes, and I think Scott's being eaten by Weird Al.
Oh, no. Al, you're not that hungry. We got you some Cheez-Its in the background. Come on. Anyway, we'll be right back with the Wheel of Jeopardy and see if Mr. Yoko here can win even more money and prizes. We'll be right back. We're back here on Remote Control with our now, I think, 4-time champion this season, Yoko. And once again, Yoko is strapped to the famous Wheel of Jeopardy here. And he knows the rules. Let's remind you guys at home how it's going to work. I got 10 true-false questions. And every time Mr. Yoko gets one right, he'll get $250 in money, plus a nice little green wedge, just like this. And every time he's wrong, he gets no money and a red space. All right. And if you know already, remember, once that wheel stops spinning here, either by Yoko hitting his button or he telling me to stop the wheel, then if it lands on a green space, he will win tonight's grand prize, which is... it's a new Mitsubishi Mirage. That's right. You actually get to win your own car this week here. Yeah, it's got 2 doors, and that's farking it here. And knowing that how the average is going, I'm just going to say the average price for one of those mother stinking cars, $17,500. How about that?
Works fine for me.
All right. So remember, if you win the car, that's all you get. No extra cash because we're just going to bump it straight to the car. How about that?
That sounds fair.
Sounds fair to me. Well, let's get you your category tonight. Your category tonight is science. All right. Are you ready?
She blinded me with science.
Yes, it will. But there you go. 10 true or false. And
I am ready.
Let's spin the wheel. Question number 1 tonight. The atomic number for lithium is 17.
True.
Wrong. It's actually 3. Number 2. The black box on an airplane is actually black.
That is false.
That's correct because it's orange. Number 3. There are 2 parts of the human body that cannot heal themselves.
True.
Wrong. Only the teeth cannot heal themselves. Number 4. There are 5 different blood types.
That one I got to think of. Give me a second here. A, B, O. I'm going to say false.
Yes, you got the right. In fact, you told me the 4 when you needed. There you go. 5th question. Alexander Fleming was the man who discovered penicillin.
False.
Wrong, he did. Number 6. The radius bone is in your leg.
True.
Wrong, that's in your forearm. Number 7. The only letter that you cannot find on the periodic table is the letter J.
True.
Yes. The small intestine is about 3.5 times the length of your body.
True.
Yes. Thomas Edison was the man who discovered gravity.
False.
Thank goodness, yes. And let's see here. And finally, Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system.
False.
Wrong, it's true. Oh, Yoko, you got a 50-50 shot at winning that car today here. If you're ready, go ahead and slow down that wheel.
All right, come on. I want a brand new car.
Let's see here. It's slowing down and no car. Okay, Yoko, unfortunately that means you do not win the car because as you can see, even though it's on the line, it is between 2 red spaces, so it would have been a loss either way. But you still get $250 times each space you got, and with 5 of those, you got another $1,250, and that brings your season total so far to $18,750. All right, and we
Not
get to
bad.
that is not bad. I'll say that, and we get to see you yet again next week. Actually, I'm going to tell you right now. Here, we're taping this show a week before Independence Day in the United States, so we're going to be taking a couple weeks off here, and we're just going to enjoy the 4th of July when it comes around. So we'll see you in about 2 weeks. Will that be okay, Yoko?
Yes, I'll keep you posted on my schedule, Sethy.
Sounds like a plan. Then, so for everyone here at Remote Control, even though you're seeing this show way later than Independence Day, I still wish you have a great rest of your day, and we will see you next time. Bye for now. Remote Control is a Midgard Madness production. Now, let's see here. Be careful with that slider, Stan. I blow it out your butt. Stan! I'm okay. Thank goodness.